the root of all evil. Understanding the origin, history, development and current affairs of all types of tithes. We began another series of studies, this time on this delicate subject, but which is also of great importance, money involving the name of God. We will carry out a biblical, historical, theological and philosophical analysis on the subject, believing that God will help us in this search for truth. The chapters and subjects covered are: 1. Tithe before the law. 2. Tithe during the law. 3. How many and what were the tithes of the law? 4. Tithing in the New Testament. 5. The financial plan of the early church. 6. The Church Fathers and the tithe. 7. Origin of financial tithe. 8. Modern tithing and its reason for being. 9. Interpreting Malachi chapter 3.10. 10. Money, seed and faith, a gospel of deception. 11. The financial plan of the Church of Jesus Christ. In recent years we have seen prosperity theology expand and reach practically every contemporary church. As a consequence, many true Christians who preach and give their lives for the genuine gospel are reluctant to work on the issue of the finances of the kingdom of God in a serious and biblical way. This fear comes mainly from being misunderstood, committing abuses or even due to a lack of transparency. However, we know that there is no vacuum in the kingdom of God. The spaces that we do not fill, the enemy will fill with his evil doctrines. I ask you, how do you combat hunger? With its opposite, feeding. How do you combat darkness? With its opposite, light. Now, how do you combat ignorance? With the knowledge. That's why we need to study and teach about this subject. Only knowledge can free people from the claws of these wolves. Furthermore, the Bible talks about this topic, therefore, we students and proclaimers of it must also talk. Before we begin our studies, I need to point out that I would never use my knowledge and talents given by God in a human way, as James said in his epistle, causing discord, dissension, jealousy and selfish ambitions. You too, dear reader and listener, should not act like this. Quite the contrary, we must show that our wisdom and understanding comes from above so that its fruits, humility and meekness, are manifested in all our actions. Thank you very much for accessing the channel and participating with me in this series. God bless you richly.